And now for the good news. The seeds that Lynn gave me, after a week, the solution got very brown and mucky, and 3 of the seeds the coating had become very soft and started to come off. I cleaned the seeds as best as I could and changed the solution and put them back in the glass. After the change of the solution and cleaning up the 3 seeds where the coating had started to dissolve, I replaced the solution and put the seeds back in the new solution. And 3 days after that, the solution had got very mucky again, and I decided to change the solution and clean up the seeds. And on doing so, the coating came off quite easily, and they looked like hazelnuts. They were completely white. At that stage, I decided to put them in white tissue paper soaked in water and place them in a little plastic bag. The seeds have been in the plastic bags for about 4 days, and I will share with you how they are doing. The white hazelnut color has changed to green, and the seeds have started to germinate and shoots have started to appear. There we are, the 3 seeds unwrapped from the paper towel, and you can see the seeds have turned green and 3 shoots have come out. There's a little bit of brown on the shoots. I'm not quite sure what it is. There's also a bit of brown on the seeds, and I'm hoping that is not a problem, but we'll find out. Now I'm going to sort of plant these seeds that have just germinated in these 3 little pots. I'm going to make a little hole, and one at a time I'm going to pop them in, and deep enough so that just the I'm going to plant them up and cover up the So I'm making a hole and I'm planting these seeds in here and burying them as deep as I can with just the right way up, and also just the new shoots just below the surface, and giving them something to aim for to come through. So that's done, and that's also done. So put that to one side, and here's the last one, and we'll repeat the process in here and place the seedling like that. I'm just pressing it into the soil and then cover it up. I'm just going to very, very gently water them, and what that does is it'll settle the new compost into these pots and also keep the seeds nice and moist. So these will now go into the location where they were before, on the south facing window of my utility room. In this glass are seeds from the fresh fruit, and I had put them in just plain water, and again I've had to change the water. They were getting quite mushy, and this is again week 2, and I've taken some of the seeds out and put them in water here with a view to starting to clean them. I've managed to clean up, in total there were 9 seeds here from the fresh fruit, and I've managed to clean up all 9 of them, 6 earlier and 3 more. These are the seeds that I'm going to place them in this wet paper towel, and so we will see how we fare with these. So I'm going to just wrap it all up and then place it in this plastic bag. And they'll go in like that. These 9 seeds are now done. They are wrapped in paper towel and which was made damp, and now in this bag. And I'll place it in the same place as previously, which is the south-facing window. That's all for now until the next time. This is Iqbal for mikbonsai in West London. And now for the afterthought. Yesterday, Wojciech and I were working on the trees, and we had a short break for lunch, and he proceeded to tell me a Polish joke, which I'm sure he won't mind me sharing with you. In Poland, this man had heard that the streets in America were filled with money, that literally money was on the pavements. And he bought a ticket and off he went to America. He arrives in America, gets out of the airport, gets in the taxi, gets to a hotel room, checks in, and he walks out to check the streets out. As he comes out of his hotel and starts to walk the street, he's looking on the pavement, and below me there's a $100 bill, or as we would say in England, a $100 note. And he starts to bend to pick it up. And then he hesitates, straightens up, and he says to himself, "No, I will start work tomorrow."